I gotta go up to this bird and see what he wants. Wherever he went. There he is.
What's the hurry?
One trusts you have met Shen-He. So, are you getting along quite well?
No.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shen-He too, Claude?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen-He to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shen-He feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful.
Blah, blah, blah.
So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen-He have an Adeptus name?
Ha. That's funny.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
No.
On this latter point, you are correct. However...
Oh, right. What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Yes.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Yes.
Well, to start with, her problem solving.
Ah, yes. She was like this all... One first found Shen-He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever... Inside was Shen-He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so...
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her...
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stale...
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid...
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen-He has an extraordinary... However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, Mooncarver once performed a divination for her.
Jeez.
He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses.
So she's bad luck, in other words.
That her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
And a murder.
The red
Lovely.
ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have
Then
suppressed
get rid
some of
of
her
them.
other emotions as well.
Okay.
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shen-He's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shen-He because you were worried about her.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, if she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, The Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today.
Thank you.
One has occupied enough of your time.
Yes, too much.
And night is approaching. Be sure
Yes,
to
let me
get
go to
ample
bed.
rest.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see.
So,
Oh.
Shenhua isn't an Adeptus after all. She just
Yep.
grew up around the Adepti.
A human raised by the Adepti is precisely what Liyue needs right now. It is also what the Adepti wish to give to
Okay, we'll go down
no
here.
wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus.
Because she isn't one.
Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Okay, 8. There, it looks about right.
Hey, so, Shenhua,
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you. After all, Master is very
Too
talkative.
talkative. Too much.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going. After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Looks like they've made nothing at all. Can't do too much.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
It's called a rope.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beidou! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the
Wow.
enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to
One moment. I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only...
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is... sorry, not sure we've met.
Nobody knows anybody in this
Shenhe.
game.
I
there
am
we go.
there. Friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, to be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a
Wow. So it looks...
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No.
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal. Lady Ningguang said that the
But
first
y'all come
three
together
contestants
and
to
get it
procure
yourselves.
all three materials will be awarded the chance to ask
Y'all
a question.
come and do our thing, and then we all
Well,
ask a question.
There are 3 teams here.
There we
We
go.
can split the prize between us.
That works.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places.
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
It doesn't.
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Yes.
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master...
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first, I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon...
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
I guess. Nope, that's somebody else. I can't even hit him. It's no fun. Okay, where's this person at? Maybe this is it. Can I talk to you? No. You're useless. Let's see if this person's up here, but I don't think so. My rope. Okay, let's see what's up here. Get to work. You're doing nothing. Good. Too many steps. More. Is he here? No, that's the end of the thing. It's not even giving me any hints. Where's that? Maybe he's over here. I think I might have went the wrong way. Yeah, this is where I was. I think. Let's see.
What's the hurry?
Yeah, they're just yakking. Not working. Nobody here. I'm gonna say the person I'm looking for. Thought he was here. I guess not. Actually, I think he's over there. Let's see. Nope. There's people standing around doing nothing. Maybe he's in the city. I don't even know. Bored. And you're just yakking too.
What's the hurry?
Let's see. God, everybody's just standing around doing nothing. I wonder why nothing's getting done. Let's go here. Recall seeing him somewhere before, but I don't see it. I want to say he's in here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong.
What's the hurry?
No, that's not him. No. Nope. God, all these people just sit and yak all day. This quest and please check. Oh. Okay, no wonder why. Yeah, do something else. Let's do this one. This one seems to be the closest. Since this lady freaking keeps wanting her fish. I have to go buy her some, then I don't have to hear it no more. Let's see. Where's this restaurant? There it is. I'd like some of your grilled fish. So this person will be quiet and we can get back to work. Let's see. Who's the last one for? Her. Just finish this.
What's the hurry?
Finish that, and then I can get back to what I was doing. Okay. He must be down here somewhere. Ooh, eggs. Sorry, I stole your eggs. Oh, there they are. Here, have some fish. To give this person some fish. Give that P-word some fish. Yes, I am. Yes, go help the person. Let's go find them. Oh, wow. And I still get to hear her complain. Nah. Oh, these things.
What's the hurry?
There we go. You're welcome. No. Actually, I don't, but I'll say I do. Blah, blah, blah. I was gonna eat. Oh, that guy was rude. Okay. Now I gotta go over here. Yeah, let's just kill these people for the hell of it.
I got careless. Try.
Eyes on me!
Fry.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Hitting nothing. There we go.
Cool it.
Die. There we go.
The wrong test subject. Picked the wrong test subject.
Always. Pick this up. He just leaves them behind. Wow. Okay, now back to what I was doing. Going up here. Looks fine to me. You write that book. Yeah, you might be trying to. Yep. I don't trust you. Fix it yourself. Okay, now what do I have to do? Okay, now maybe I can find this person and get done what needs to get done. I thought it was right there. Out of my way. Oh, it's a blacksmith guy.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's that?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weapon.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so... sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't... So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some... The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't...
No, we were gonna ask you.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some... I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice...
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of Devastation. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay.
Oh. Guess I could have swore that was somewhere else. I guess not. Okay. Looks like I gotta go down here.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top.
I bet. It's a big mountain to climb.
This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towers. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here.
The divine damsel of devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in... What's the story about, though?
It's The story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
And you're annoying.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
Wow. Some people do that.
The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
Wow, that don't sound right at all.
What a nasty piece of work.
That's what I thought.
Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
But the
Yes,
monster
let's
was
kill
so
it.
terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand.
And that's where they went wrong.
Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No, don't do it, little girl.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Smart girl.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of
Wonder if that's
mortals and
her.
Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again
Sounds like it.
re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment,
Yep, I
she
think it's
vanished
her.
like a wisp of smoke.
I really like this story,
Yeah, and I think that's her.
but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out
Yep,
to be.
it's her.
I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience.
I think it's a great story.
Of course you would.
The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon. Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron.
Yeah, shall we? So we can do something instead of standing around. Okay. Use, so... Guess I do that. Cement. That's not what I want. Is that? I don't want that either. Put that in there? Of course not. But I'll grab it anyways. Bye. I don't see it. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's not even down here. Ah, of course.
Race you. Nice and swift.
Power that ended Python!
You're supposed to die. There we go. Grab these. Okay. Now. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe I get on top of the mountain. Yeah, I think I do. Somewhere. That's something. I don't need that right now. We. Let's see. La la la. Takes forever to climb these things. Yeah, I don't like that view. There we go. Da da da. Oh, that's not what I... Damn it. That's funny. There was nothing there. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm gonna say no. But yet you didn't want... Whatever. Ooh, maybe this is it. Oh, there it is. Okay, one more. Okay, maybe I don't need to use this to find it. Just need to actually look. Maybe there's one over here. Let's see. Oh, yep.
This should be enough star sponge or iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
And right here's your little village.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
No.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Maybe he doesn't speak English?
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Yep, he don't understand English.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Shenhua, Yunjin.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village.
Oh, now we talk.
This place is deserted now. No one ever comes
Yeah, it
here.
looks like pieces of
so you
junk.
can run.
Huh? You know this?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be...
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
I wonder.
I came back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time. It was deserted then, too. Except for a few
Low
low
life.
bandits. Everyone and everything I remembered. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an Adeptus. Just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss.
Yeah, it's a
Suddenly,
piece of junk now.
So much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone.
Yes, my friends.
Friends. Okay. Now. Wow. Anything? Nothing there. Anything in here? Nope. Get out of there. Okay. Can I even go in? Wow, there's a cliff in there. Guess I'm not going in there. Nothing here. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Where were they at? Somewhere. Whatever. Berries! Nothing. Oh, that's a cliff. Nothing. Oh wait, didn't I see something? Nope. Anything in here? Of course not. Nothing. Nothing. Lost it. There we go. There is nothing here. Don't know why it's saying something's here. I see nothing. Except for this butterfly. Oh. Maybe it's up here. Nothing. Oh, barrels. Smack. Okay. Nothing. Maybe there's something in here. Oh, yep. Carrot and this thing.
Huh. What's this?
Somebody's notebook.
So, Shenhe is the divine Now that I think about
I kind of figured.
she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with... According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, that's probably something. Another notebook. Yep.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
Oh, Valor killed herself. Of course. Okay, can we go?
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjun.
Just called him Uncle. I should have told him what it means. Let's see. Oops. Collect this before I forget. Where is it? There it is. Get up there. Nothing. Go up here. Maybe there's something up here. Turn. Oh, yeah, apparently so. Another notebook.
This is it!
Of course. The middle of the lake at dusk. And look at the sun. Okay.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium! Let's go back and tell Shenhua the...
1 year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Well, now you have that chance.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
Yes.
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
She doesn't care.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhua, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhua, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhua, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change that.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But,
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhua! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
That's what I said. Let's go stand in the middle of the lake and kill ourselves. Nice. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Never mind. I gotta stand on that. Do-do-do. 1730. There we go. Yeah. Now yeah, look at the sunset. And then maybe I can grab this stuff. How do I find it? What does it even look like? Could at least tell me what it looks like so I know what the hell I'm looking for. Disappeared. Yeah, mint. Butterfly. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Is this it?
That's
Yes, it
everything
is.
we need! Let's head back and report in! Hyman's curious if Beto's made any progress.
No. Okay. Ooh. Not that it'll help me, but... Well, let's go here first.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Doing great, we found what we were looking for.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next. But where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Alcoholic.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
go over here so then I can get it off my screen. Not that's gonna do me any good, but it gets it off my screen.
Who's that skulking around?
And I think I am done for today, so I will be doing this probably later. Alright.